Good morning. Good morning, ladies. Good morning. Sorry I'm running late. I overslept. Good morning. Just giving everybody a few minutes to come in. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Just giving everyone a few minutes to come in. Oh Lord, my system's slow this morning, y'all, too. I'm sorry I sound so rough, y'all. I went out last night. That's something I don't do. We're not gonna do this image. I'm just waiting on everyone to come in. I'm messing with something for a minute. Till a few more people come in. I'm gonna do a whole different image. Let me look it up for you. Um, really, Cricket won't even let me look it up. Hold on, let me see. As y'all can see, Cricket is moving so slow this morning. It won't even pull the phone up. Are you serious? It's not pulling my phone up. Hold on. Okay, ladies, y'all ready to get started? Let me go to another screen. It's not pulling my fonts up for some reason. Yeah, I did the update the other day. It's not pulling. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It wouldn't even bring my fonts up just then. That's crazy. Okay. Guess we'll do the napkin pouch first. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, you're gonna go to your shapes that's in Cricut or Silhouette. I don't fool with my Silhouette often, so I can't tell you exactly where it is. I have Silhouette, but I don't too much fool with it. But we're gonna go to shapes. You're gonna pull up your square, bring up your square. And it depends on how wide you want your napkin holders to be. I didn't do mine that big. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna unlock your square. Go to your width and your height. Can y'all see that? Am I too far back? I'm gonna change my width to a 3. And my height is gonna be a 4.089. That's gonna be your first square. You're gonna go back to shapes. Let me move this up. Go back to shapes. You're gonna bring up another square, which is gonna be your bottom square. I'm gonna put it over here so you can see. Which is also, you're gonna unlock it. Go back to your width is gonna be a 3. And I think I did my bottom one a 5.156, which is we're gonna make it bigger once we put it together. Okay. And we're just gonna bring it here. Let me zoom out a little bit. And just try to get it even. I mean, you probably could do one square if you want to, but this is how I do mine. I do mine in 2 different squares, so, okay. Yes, go to your shapes, pull up a square. You're going to pull up one square first. The first square, It depends on how wide you want it. I did mine the width of 3. And I did my height of 4.089. Your second square, you're going to pull up another one. The width is also going to be a 3. Your height is going to be a 5.156. Now, y'all can do them wider if you want to. I just didn't want mine very wide, so. But we're not going to connect them yet. Let me move this out the way so I can show y'all what I'm finna do. Let me know if I'm going too fast. Y'all need to ask anything. Yes, it's the napkin and the cigars. This is the napkin one first. I just put the measurements up. That's the first square. And your second is going to be width. It's going to be a 3. Your width is going to be the same. And then your height. Oh, shit. Excuse me, y'all. Your height is going to be a 5.156. Okay. Now go back to your shapes and we're going to pull up a circle. Let me change the color of the circle so y'all can see what I'm finna do. Unlock it. Yes, width is a 3. Height is a 5.156. If you're in Cricut, I'm in Cricut. Okay. When I pull up my circle, the only thing I'm gonna unlock it and I'm gonna bring it out a little bit. I want my first circle, I want a little swoop to be right here. You don't have to do that, but that's how I do mine. And I'm gonna bring it right, kind of like on top. I'm gonna move it to the back so y'all can see. So when it cut, it's gonna cut a little swoop right here. So I'm gonna highlight it and I'm gonna slice it. As you can see, it brought the little edge in. I'm just gonna get rid of this. We don't need that no more. I put the measurements up just now. Your first square is gonna be, your width is a 3. Your height is a oh shoot. On the height on the first one, I'm sorry y'all, I printed that wrong. It's 4.089. Which is gonna, once you put the circle in, it's gonna cut it down. Your second square is a 3. The width is a 3. And your height is gonna be a 5.156. Now that's if you're in Cricut. In Silhouette, your heights might be a little different. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to bring my circle back, my square back, I'm sorry. And this is how it's going to look until you get ready to put it together. You're welcome. So, let's pull up an image. I don't want to do the one I did already. You know what? I'll use a plain background. I'm gonna use this one. Pull up an image. If you have a whole image that you want to use, you can use it. I'm just gonna put an image together because I didn't have one ready. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring my image over, and now I'm gonna put it to the back so you can see. Get it centered in your image, or however you want your image to be on your picture, and we're gonna slice. Just like we did before. We're just gonna slice it. And you just move everything out the way. Keep that. And that's your first square. That's gonna be my background. And I'm gonna do the same thing to this one. Let me move it over so you can see. I'm gonna bring that same image back up, which I should have duplicated, but I didn't. And I'm gonna do the same thing from this one. I'm gonna move it to the back, unlock it, bring it down. And we're gonna slice it too. Am I moving too fast, y'all? Y'all need me to slow down and go back over? And we're gonna bring it back. I'm not gonna connect them yet. I'm not ready to connect yet, so. Okay, I'm good, okay. Now, if you have a picture, like I said, I'm gonna do two so you could do a whole one, or I'm gonna show you how to do the picture, or saying, let me just find, nope, wrong day. Come on, Cricket. Just finding a good picture, y'all. Let me see. Really? Come on. Okay. You know what? We'll play with the trolls. The circle is gonna go on your circle is gonna go on your first square. Okay. I'll go back and show you that again. How you do your circle. Okay. I'll go back. Let me move this out the way. That's what we're gonna play with. So okay. Let me bring up another, shoot, wrong thing. Let me bring up another square. Okay. We're just gonna play with this one. I'll make it a little bigger so y'all can see it. Don't worry about this yet. We're finna show you how to do the circle again. Okay, we're gonna bring up the circle. I'm going to change the color of it so you can see it better. Let's just go with red. Okay. You're welcome. What I'm going to do, I'm going to move it to the back so you can, well, yeah, I'm going to move it to the back so you can see it. What I'm going to do is, you unlock your circle and stretch it out. All thing you have to do is stretch it. And you want to cut just like maybe, I go from corner. I don't know if y'all can see. Let me take this off. It doesn't have to be very big, but if you can see, I'm at corner to corner, and I'm a slice. So when it's sliced, it's gonna have your little swoop like this. And that's how you make it. This you can get rid of. You don't need no more. That's how you do the little swoop. It's just taking your circle, stretch it out, and slice it. Your circle is going to go on your smaller square, because this is your top piece. This is your small piece is your top, is your front piece. Your long piece is going to be your back piece. Good morning. Okay. So now we're just gonna bring in your image. I'm just gonna play with this once y'all, something colorful for y'all can see. It's not gonna fit all the way, but we're gonna play with it. Same thing. I'm gonna unlock my picture. What I usually do is put my image in the back. Now I'm gonna okay, you know what? Let me back up. When you're trying to do your picture, you can unlock your squares and make them bigger to get your picture in, is what I'm going to show you. And then go back to your measurements once you get your picture where you want it. So what I'm going to do, my first square, this is my first square. I'm going to move this one out the way so we won't get confused. My first square, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it behind my picture. And I'm going to stretch it out. But I'm going to go back to my measurements, because I want to try to get the whole picture. Cricket, don't do that. Okay. So as you can see, it's gonna cut some of it off still, but that's fine. So my first square is behind my picture, so you can see exactly where your picture is gonna be within your square. We're gonna highlight it and we're gonna slice. I'm just gonna move that out the way. And that's that. We can take that and move it over here. This is your first square. Now, we're gonna do the same thing with the second square. Y'all, why did I not duplicate my image? Always remember, if you're working with pictures, don't do like I just did. Duplicate your image so you won't have to go back and find it again. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing with your second square. I'm just gonna make it a little bigger so I can try to work with my image. And remember, you can always go back to your yes, when you get ready to put the words on your second square, you're gonna flip the words around to where when they're looking at you, they're upside down. And the image also. We'll get to that in a minute. Same thing we just did. I'm gonna put my square behind my picture. And I'm just gonna stretch my picture. I'm gonna stretch my square within my picture, and then I'm gonna go back and resize. My square is behind my picture, and we're gonna slice. Okay, and then you go back and set your measurements back. 3. Your width is a 3. And your height is a 5.156. Now, this is your second square. Here comes the fun part. We're going to flip it. You're going to go to your flip symbol, and we're going to flip it. So when you fold it, your image will be the way it's supposed to be on the back. Now, I got to sit my first square image size back. Remember, your first image is a 3. Width and the height is a 4.089. And we're just going to put them on top and get them even. I don't never get mine straight. So once I cut it, I have to go back and cut with my scissors just a little bit. So, oh, excuse me. Okay. Any questions so far until we move on to the next step? Okay, let's go back to shapes. We're going to bring up another square. This square here is going to be very small because it's going to be your side flaps. Your width is going to be a 0.5. And your height is going to be the same as your top square, which is going to be the 4.08. The 4.089. It's going to be your same height as that. I'm going to move this out the way for a second. Okay. Remember, go get a square, and we're going to unlock it. The width is a 0.5. The height is a 4.089. So what we're going to do, you're going to put it right next to your first square. That's going to be your flap. So when you go, okay, when you make your flap, go back to your square, go back to your shapes. You're going to get a square again. You're going to unlock it. You're going to, your width is going to be a 0.5. Your height is going to be the same height as your first square, which is a 4.089. Everyone have that? And we just duplicate because we're going to put this one on this next side, on the other side. Just like we did the first one. I kind of put mine behind to make sure when I get ready to, just a little bit behind it where you know that when you get ready to connect it, that it's there. Because I did one the other day in the square was kind of sticking off a little bit. Everybody got that part? Okay, now you're going to bring your second square back into place. And you're just going to make them connect. Because we're gonna put them together in a minute. So we're gonna go to text. I'm gonna just do mine's happy birthday. I'm gonna see if I can find that font for you too, Toby. I'm gonna see. Are you fucking serious? Oh, y'all, I'm sorry. Come on. Yeah, my computer just went off. What happened? Give me a second, y'all. I don't know what just happened. Whew. Okay. I don't know what happened just then. But we're just gonna go happy birthday. Move this out the way. Can y'all tell I'm still sleeping this morning? Oh my God, I can't spell. I color the flaps. Usually a lighter, just maybe a lighter color. That way, when you get ready to fold, you can, or you can put it one of the colors. I just do mine a lighter color, so it won't be so hard to see when you're folding them where your line will be. I used to do mine like a light gray. You can just go back into your colors. Let me move this out the way. Just click on your flap, go into your colors, and I usually do mine like, if you can see, like a light color. That way I could just see one, like a color like that. Or if you can do white, you can do white if you want to, or you can do the colors that's in your image. It's all up to you. Toby, I went out last night. I don't go out, and my husband wanted to go out last night. We left the park after we do the slab ride, and we left there and went to a club. And oh my God, I don't do that. And I'm feeling it this morning. So, see, I changed the color of my flaps, or you can keep it white. Any color you choose. It's just so you can see where you want try to get your bend, when you get ready to bend it, for it to be kind of straight. It just helps that line right there. So I'm going to leave mine blue. That's fine. Okay, let's go back to the happy birthday. I'm going to center my happy birthday. And let me go find the font. Oh no, I don't like that. Okay, we're gonna use this one. This one is called Backpack. I think I got it off of the font. What is it? Thefont.com or something like that. Yeah, it'll also help you score, but I don't score. I just print. As y'all will see when I get ready to do it, I don't score. I don't do all that. I just cut, fold, and go head on. I don't score anything. Okay, so my font I'm going to use is called Backpack. I think it comes from thefont.com. And we're just going to make it the size to where to fit, where you want it. So I'm going to, let me change the color so y'all can see it. I'll do white, that way you can see it. And you just size your image. I'm going to duplicate my image because I'm going to also put it on the back side. I mean my happy birthday. I'm just going to duplicate. As you can see, it's white. And again, remember, your second flap, everything is going to be flipped. So we're going to flip this around. And it's happy birthday on the other side. see it a little better. So, as you can see, your first flap is done, your second flap is done. Any questions before? What? Any more questions before we go to the next step? Okay. Since we have everything together, what we're gonna highlight. You're gonna flatten, go to flatten, and we're gonna flatten the image. Now when you flatten it, your size is gonna change. Your size is gonna change a little bit. So at this point, I resizes mine a little, my height part anyway. On Cricut, you can only go to what, a 9. Yes, it could be done in Word. It could be done in Publisher. And you're gonna do the same thing that you do in Cricut. You could do in Word and Publisher. Yeah. Like I say, in Cricut, what I do is take it down to the max size, which is a 9.25. But you know, if you're doing it in Word or Publisher or whatever, you could do the height to, I think, 11, 10 or something like that. But of course, we can't do that. Okay. So, we have it together. It's all put together now. Remember, you're going to highlight. I flatten mine to where when it cut, it's just going to cut up the shape. If you attach it, it's going to try to go and cut your letters out or whatever you want to. Always flatten. When you have images, a lot of images together, flatten them, because if not, it'll try to cut piece by piece that you got together. Yes, I'm finna get to that. I'm just trying to make sure everybody's caught up. Now, when I go and I do my flatten, I go back and change my height image. And like I say in Cricut, your height, the highest you can go is a 9.25. At this point, if you want to make it wider, you can make it wider here now too. Like you can make it, you can go to maybe a 6 width if you want to. That way it changes everything. It don't change piece by piece. It changes everything. Or you can go back to your 3. However you want to do it. Ooh, it looks so small, y'all, because I have y'all zoom back. But to play with mine, I'm going to go up to a 5. We'll play with a 5. Let you see how you can change it. So right now I have it at a width at a 5, and my height is a 9.25. I'm just showing y'all that once you flatten it, you can change your sizes again if you want to. Okay, y'all ready to print? Okay, so now we're gonna go to print. I'm playing with cardstock, so I'm not playing with my photo paper today. I'm playing with cardstock just to show y'all the live. We're gonna go print it. We're gonna go to continue, send the printer. Is everybody Cricut slow, or is it just mine? And we're gonna print. After we print it, I'm gonna turn y'all around and we're gonna go to the next step. Oh wow, what is the problem today? There we go. Okay, I thought it was just mine because we've been having internet problems here for like the last week. I've been in the middle of work and the internet goes down for hours at a time. Okay. Let me turn y'all around, turn you around. Y'all, I'm looking rough this morning. Hello, good morning. Let me get this thing back right. Hopefully don't flip the phone over. Come on. Y'all, I go through so many mats. Oops, sorry. What you call this? Trying to, it's not acting crazy this morning for some reason. Come on. Yes, I did talk about I had fun, but this, yeah, I don't, I be in slow motion when I go somewhere and do something when I get up the next morning. Like I say, I'm not a going out person, so that's what gets me. I swear, everything is slow this morning. It's even pretty slow. Get your cricket mat. Get your cricket mat. Yeah, I go through so many mats. This was a brand new mat last week. And I've done so much cutting and stuff last week. I'm doing a party of the stuff that I showed y'all. And I'm not even close to being finished. I just started the, while there's print, I can show y'all what I'm working on. I just started these. And I have like over maybe 100 to do. And I've only did a few. Girl, these eyelashes is, baby, they need to be retired. Because I slept wild this last night. So they'll be off in a few. Okay. So here is my image. And as you can see, I did it bigger so I can show y'all. Compared to the ones that I did. Let me see if I can reach it. Compared to the one that I did, as you can see, it's smaller compared to that. But I did it bigger. That's why I say you can do big or small. It's for someone is having a birthday party and their theme is prom. So this is for the table topper. This is part of the table topper, and this is part of the table topper. Like you see how I say I'm not even close. I haven't even put the table topper together. But this is all part of the table top I've been working on. I'm just not. I'll have it done. Okay, here's my image. As you can see, I made my image bigger so I can show y'all exactly how to do it. So we're gonna put it on your Cricut mat, and we're gonna cut. And like I say, I'm doing cardstock, so you want to cut on cardstock. So we're gonna send it to Cricut, and let's cut it. Do everyone have double-sided tape? You can use the tape runner. This is double-sided tape also, or your glue gun. I don't use glue gun when I'm fooling with stuff like this because I always burn myself. I sure will. I'll show you when it's done. I use this. It's easier to me than this Cause sometimes I can run this straight, and sometimes I can't. So I keep these around. When I sell to my customers, most of my stuff is photo paper, and like I say, you can go to Dollar Tree has the 8-pack. I'm gonna show y'all what the pack look like. Let's see. This is Dollar Tree. This is Dollar Tree brand photo paper, which is it's good because this is what these are printed on. This is photo paper, but this is Dollar Tree brand. It comes 8 in a pack. I'm gonna tell you, when you catch it, stack up on it because it's so hard to come by. And as you can see, it's glossy. It's glossy. Or you can they have it on the website also. It's just whenever I go in the store and I catch them, whatever they have, I buy them. But it's Dollar Tree brand. I don't spend all that extra money if I don't have to get it from anywhere else. But this is what it look like, Dollar Tree. Okay. So let me just cut. What the heck is... Are you serious? Y'all, you know what? I don't know what's wrong with Cricut today, but it didn't even cut my image, y'all. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut around it. I'm going to cut it out by hand. You can cut by hand also if you don't have a Cricut or whatever. You can still cut by hand because the only thing you're going to do is go, as you can see, I'm cutting just like the image. I think my Cricut trying to tell me it's tired. It's been working non-stop for the last week. Okay, this is what your image is going to look like once you get it cut out. Like I say, you can cut by hand like I just did for the ones that don't have a Cricut. So, where we're going to go from here, just trying to get something colorful so y'all can see what I'm doing. It's not. Okay. Now, is that better? I know that white on white was hard to see. This is my first flap. So what we're going to do, you're going to turn it upside down and you're going to bring your flap in. Just like I just did. See what I'm saying? It helps you with your line. So when you fold, it's going to fold straight. This is your first flap. And as you can see, it folds straight. You're going to go to the second side and you're going to do the same thing. Fold it straight. Okay. Just open your flaps back up. Now this is what I do. You don't have to. It just helps with the folding. If you just take your scissors sideways and you're just going to make a little cut right here. So when you fold, it'll fold good right in your crease where you want it to fold at. And you're going to go to the second side and you're going to do the same thing. See if I can bend it out where y'all can see. You're just going to go right here. And you're just going to cut. And you're going to make that little indent again. It just helps when you know where you want to fold, and that's why I'm going to fold it. So, now, we're going to fold in and get it straight. This is your front. We're going to also cut that little piece right there also. And that's your back. What I do, the little piece is sticking up, I don't like that. So what I do is take my scissors. As you can see, I went in from the back side. And I'm just going to make another, or the front side, it doesn't matter. Because you just cut, you're not going to see it anyway. And you're just going to cut it. That's how your flap is going to look before you fold it. Any questions before we start gluing? Okay, now, the only part we're going to glue is your two flaps, the two little flaps right here. Like I said, I like to do this because, as you can see, it's going to be so much easier than fooling with a glue gun or whatever. It's going to take your tape. You're going to glue, you're going to right here. And I cut. On your flaps, you can make them smaller if you want to. I just make mine a little bigger. It helps me work better. But you can make your flaps a little smaller if you want to. And that's my first part. And I'm going to come to the other side and I'm going to do the same thing. And I just cut it off. So we're at this point. And I just take my knife, my stick, and just peel it off. As you can see, my glue is on. It don't have to be perfect because we're going to fold it down. So you bring it in and we're going to fold. Your edges together. Your edges together. And there's your pouch. Front, back. Okay. Any questions, anybody? And also remember, when you're working with your silverware and stuff, put your gloves on, put your gloves on. I'm just playing with this, I'm not worried about that. Okay. Now, what we're going to do, you're going to take your napkin. You want this, when you open your napkin, you want this side to face out, to be at the top. It's easier to work with. We're going to fold our napkin. You might have to fold more than once to get it right, the size you want it to fit inside your, Yes, please put gloves on when you're fooling with your napkins and your paper, your napkins, your silverware. Even when we do the cigar thing, wear your gloves. So we're just gonna fold. You're gonna fold your napkin. See, mine is still too small. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna refold. I'm just gonna bring it out some. But see, this is why I make mine a little smaller, because You can fold and fold one time and basically have it. And we're just going to put it inside. You can bring, I mean, that's about good enough. And that's your napkin. It's going to hang off the back a little, but that's the back, so that's fine. If you don't want it to hang off the back, you're welcome. If you don't want it to hang off the back, I like mine to hang off the back. You could always go back and fold it in this way to where it looks like this. And then you can put it back into your and that way it's down. But me, I like mine to hang off a little bit and make it, I don't like it. That's ugly to me. But it's okay. How you like it. I like mine to hang off. Like I say, you just put it down in there. That's that. And I always remember your fork goes first. I don't know what happened to my knife, but it's fork, knife, spoon. And that's your pouch. Thank you. I usually do the fork, the knife, and the spoon because it looks better with all three. But like I said, I don't know what happened to my fork. But this is one that I play with. Yeah, they're fun. I think I'm gonna do them this year for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna do them for Thanksgiving this year. I think something different. I do something different every year for Christmas and Thanksgiving, but I think I'm gonna do these this year. But this is it. You can use saran wrap. Let me see. Since you asked, let me show y'all how to do that. You can use saran wrap. If you have a y'all, I suck with playing with saran wrap. Face it down. And you want just enough to cover it. I have to cut saran wrap with scissors when I'm messing with it because if I try to cut it with the box, it doesn't work for me. So as you can see, you face it down. Just bring it over. Can y'all see? Okay. I bring mine in. I bring it in. Can y'all see that? It will be nicer than that, but fold it up. And you do the same thing at the top. Or you can use, like I said, you can seal it with your hot glue gun, which is fine. I mean, not your hot glue gun, your heat gun, because you know saran it'll seal, and you can seal it. Yeah, you can seal it. Just like I say, saran wrap. I've seen people put them in these little bags like this, but that's tacky to me. I've seen them in no, don't do that. You can sell them, put your little double-sided tape right there, or like I say, get your heat gun and just seal it, make it seal, but don't do it too much because it'll put holes in it. But yeah, you can seal it. And you don't need very much because like I said, you're gonna flap it over, so, and it's sealed. You can add salt and pepper if you want to. The little salt and pepper packs. Yeah, you can do that too. But mine, I didn't. I didn't add. I just did the straight fork, spoon, and napkin. But yeah, you can add the salt and pepper shaker. Salt and pepper. It depends on what I'm doing on a party. Like the party that I'm working on now, I was supposed to only been doing table toppers, but I got pushed into the table toppers. I'm doing these. I did the cigars. I'm doing liquor bottles, the little liquor bottles. Basically, I done got talked into doing the whole party, so I put everything in the package. But at first, this was an add-on. This was an add-on. But now everything is just a total package. Okay. So, any more questions on this one? I'm gonna answer all questions on this one before we move to the next one, y'all. We're gonna do the cigar wrapper. And for the cigar wrapper, I am gonna use these here because I'm gonna seal it for it to stay fresh. Yeah, you can add your contact information, your logo. What this customer here, I didn't add it on hers because she orders so much from me all the time. So people that she deal with know who I am. So, but you can put your logo, name, or whatever at the bottom. Okay, let's move to the cigars. Let me move this out the way because we don't need that. I'm trying to get my system to come back up. I don't know what's wrong with Cricket. I'm gonna use the same image and everything for the I'm not gonna change because like I said, this is something I'm doing for the live. I'm not gonna work with this. No, come on. Okay, y'all can do the catch up while I'm trying to get Cricket to come up and act right. I know everything. I know when we learn something new, it's so fun. I love trying new stuff. I do so much different stuff. I forget some of the stuff that I do. As y'all can see, I'm a cup person. See all my cups behind me? I love my cups. I'm always doing a cup for myself. I'm trying to get my sister to come up. Okay, here we go. I hate when Cricket do updates. It's gonna be saved. Thank you. Oh, girl, no, it's not. It's so junky. I tell you, I've been working like a week straight on this stuff here, and I haven't. My room, I'll let y'all see it in a minute when we get through. It is so junky. Now, why do Cricket keep? It's not bringing my images up. I don't know what the heck is going on here. Y'all, I'm finna turn y'all around as soon as they let me get back on. Right? I always saw the tumbler. I love to bling also. Now I could bling a cup in a day if I have nothing else to do. If you can see, I love my bling cups, but I can bling a cup in a day because I love to bling it. And I'm always, if I see something I like, I do it for myself. That's how I started selling cups. I did my first cup. I did it for myself, and I went somewhere and I ended up selling my cup to somebody at an event at something we went to, and I sold the cup right there. I told the lady, I said, but this is my personal cup. She was like, but I want it. I'm like, okay. You pay my price for it, you can have it. Okay. It's letting me move on, y'all. So let's move on. Okay. I'm going to turn y'all around. Everybody, my laptop cut off in the middle of a live. Michelle, don't feel bad. Okay. Right. I swear my internet sucks. It won't. Okay, y'all. I guess it's gonna let me act right now. I'm gonna play. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna play with something. Yeah, I think it's Cricket too because before they did this update the other day, things was not moving this slow. Okay, I'm gonna play back with this red piece that I was playing with earlier. Okay, so we're just gonna bring in the square. I'm just gonna bring the block in. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna size it. You're gonna bring it down. I think the size was like a 2.5. Your first one is gonna be a 2.5. I'm gonna do it a 2.5. And the height is gonna be a 5. And we're gonna just duplicate because we wanna make it double-sided. So, again, go to your squares. I just did a color background because I'm not going to be slicing anything, so I just bring in a background. But if you're gonna bring in a picture, bring in your square, You're going to go the width of 2.5. The height is going to be a 5. And then you can put your picture in however you want to do it. Duplicate your square because it's going to be, like you saw mine, it's going to be 2 sides. So I'm just going to bring in, my cigars is show. So this is my show cigar thing I'm going to use. And as you can see, it's real big. Can y'all see that good? It's just, okay, there it is. Let me change the color of it so y'all can see it. We're going to change it to white. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring it here. And I'm going to size it down. You can do it how you want to. I just like to, I'm different, so. That's the name of the cigar. You see where it says show cigars. The name of the cigars I'm using is show. And we're going to duplicate that too. And we're going to put it in the same spot on the back. That one side is going to be your front side. One side is going to be your back side. Let me bring in an image. Anything could be an image. So. Find something to bring in. You know what? I'll bring him in because I like him. I'm just gonna size him down to the size that we want him. Unlock him. I'm going to bring him down to the size I want him. And you can add, like, happy birthday or whatever you're doing it for. I'm just going to put happy birthday. Let's see if we can spell right this time. I'm going to change it, the color, so you can see it. Let me change it. Unlock it. That way you can do how you want to. I'm going to put him up here. And put this down here. So that's your first, this is your front cover. On the back, you can write a little message, whatever you want to write. I'm going to do, oh, y'all, I hit the wrong thing. Okay, so, like I say, I'm going to recap. Bring in your square or your picture. Like I said, I just bring in a square. You can, if you, depends on what kind of cigars you're doing, you can go online, get their logo. Like I did, I just went on Google, put in show cigars, pulled their logo, cleaned it up. That font for happy birthday is backpack. It's on thefont.com. It's called backpack. Go on, get their logo, just clean it up and use it. That's what that is. It says show cigars. Get your picture, bring your picture in. I just use this little bear right here because I think he's cute. And you can size your picture, big as you want, small as you want. And I'm just going to put him in the middle. I'm going to duplicate him because I'm going to use him on the back side. You don't have to. Nah, I don't want him on the back. I changed my mind. But you can go in, if you're doing it for like a birthday party or a celebration, you can go right here and put thanks for coming to my party or thanks for celebrating with me, however you want to put it. If you don't have a barcode maker, go on thefont.com and put in barcode. Let me see exactly what the name of it is. It's barcode. So as you can see, mine is right here, and we're gonna make a barcode. I'm just gonna put thanks on my barcode. And I'm just gonna go change it to my barcode, and it's gonna change. Change it to white so y'all can see it. Now sometimes these barcodes don't change to white. You have to play with it. They'll change, but it don't look like it. There we go. Unlock it. And we're just gonna resize it. You don't have to do the barcode. I just think it's kind of cute. You can make it small as you want, big as you want. We're gonna put it right, kind of like right here. And it's called barcode. It's a barcode. It's on thefont.com. They have several different ones. Different ones like the closed ones like this. They got some that's gapped. Yeah. So I have several different ones, but this is the one I use all the time. And like I said again, we can go. I'm just gonna put in thanks for coming. Oop, no, we don't want that though. Let me go back to my font. We're just gonna say thanks for coming. And I'm just gonna center it. Go to center. And we're going to center it. Let me change the color so you can see it. I'm just going to change it to white also. And we're just going to unlock it and we're going to center. You can put, like I say, right there, you can put any message that you want to. Yes, I like the barcode. I really do. So you can put, like I say, any message that you want here. You can do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to highlight it. And I'm going to flatten. Because I'm going to move it. And I'm going to do this in the same way. I'm going to come back, I'm going to highlight it. And I'm going to flatten it. Because at this point, I'm going to attach them together. So you move your circles side by side. They should be the same height, same width. And we're going to highlight. And we're going to attach them. So my width is a 5, my height is a 5. You don't have to do them that big. Like I say, my cigars was a 5-pack. I broke them down to where each cigar pack has 2. So one cigar pack will make 2 of your personal packs that you make. You don't have to do it a 5. You can also change it. You can make it smaller. You can make it longer. However you want to. But like I said, I'm doing a 5-5 so that way y'all can see it better. So let me change it back to a 5. Always when you're doing something like this and you're not sure how you want it, always print a test copy. Print on regular paper. Don't waste your cardstock or your other paper, because that's what I do. I don't waste mine. I print on regular paper. Y'all, I moved my cardstock. I don't even know what I did with it. Okay. So now that we have it together, we're gonna print. Okay, so at this point, we're going to send it to the printer. Yes, I love doing these for men. This is a man's party that I'm doing. I will put the at the end of the live. I'll go back into the comments and put the sizes in for y'all. No problem. Yes, I did, Christina. I did that one already, but I'm gonna save the live. So we're gonna go to print. Let's print this and we're gonna cut it. This the cigar pack can also be made in the like the, I don't know if y'all do chip bags or whatever. You can also do it like the chip bag, like the chip bags. I don't do my cigars like the chip bag design. I'll show y'all while we're waiting on that to print how I do mine. Let me turn y'all around. Alright, y'all, here we go playing with this thing. If it fall over, y'all know. Okay. Like I say, you could do it like the chip bag. I don't do that. This is how I do mine. This is mine. This is the front, the one I showed y'all in the picture, and this is the back. And as you see, it's just like the closed edge on a cigar pack. These are the ones I'm using. If y'all don't, I mean, a lot of people don't know what cigars are, but this is the brand that I'm using. It's just a natural brand. They come in all kind of flavors. They come in watermelon, peach, whatever you think of, they come in. But I'm going to take this one pack and I'm going to break it down. I thought I had one open already. It's not. But this is the brand I'm using. 5 for $1 in a pack. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, this one is, you know what? Let me not do that. Y'all, let me go back and reprint. This is short. Hold on. It's not gonna act right. Okay, you know the template on the chip bag, the chip bag template, you know how when you make the chip bag, how they fold? You can also do your cigar packs the same way. They just won't be as big. Because a lot of people use chip bag templates for different things. I don't. Y'all, I'm just making my, what you call it, a little higher. I will get the exact, I got to get the exact height for y'all for this one. I'm just going to reprint. Only thing with the chip bag, you bring your chip bag template up, and you would design it. You could design it just like you designed the chip bags, but you just always remember that by it not being big, you'll have to do resizing, and it'll fold just like a chip bag. But I don't fold mine like that. Like I said, I fold mine like this because it resembles the cigar pack. And the cigar packs is slick on the sides. So yeah, you can fold it just like the chip bags to where, you know how the chip bags fold in the back? You can do it like that. For some, it might be easier to design it on a chip bag than to try to design it on your own. Is that fan loud to y'all? Can y'all, or do I need to turn it off? Yeah, Toby, you could do that too. It's just all about once you get it down, once you get it down, be creative with it. You can be very creative with it. Yeah, cause see, like, well, you know what? I had one pack that I was trying. Um, Actually, you can do these to where you can stick it out just a little bit. So when you pull the Ziploc bag, it'll pull the pack open. But I didn't do mine like that because, like I say, these was going to be sitting for a few weeks. So I'll show you how I did the cigars with these. But you can, let's say, while I'm waiting on this to print. Say, for instance, this is my thing. You could take this, put it in the your double-sided tape it to your image, and when you open it, put it in, and when you fold it, this sticks out just a little, and when it pop open, it'll just pop the pack open and not, the thing. You can do it like that too. But like I said, I did this one like that because I know it was going to be sitting for a minute. Anyway, I made it too tall, y'all, but I'm going to get the exact size for y'all when I'm going to go back in and put the sizes to everything. So, as you can see, this is my image for my cigar. I'm just going to cut it. You know what? I'm not even going to play with Cricut. Let me cut this by hand right quick. But if you have Cricut, and like I say, for the ones that's working in Word or Publisher, you can also do this in Word and Publisher also. I just don't feel like playing with Cricut right now. Okay, so this is your image. And what we're going to do, lay it flat, and you're just going to fold over. Mine is not straight because I can't cut straight for saving my life, y'all. And we're just going to fold it. That's your front, and that's your back. Okay. And again, I use this because it's easier for me. And the only thing you're gonna do is take a piece at the bottom and cut it out. And we're just gonna peel it out. Come on. There we go. We're going to take a piece down the side. Either side, whatever side you want to work on, is up to you. And take a piece down the side. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to be closed. And we're going to cut it. So, you're going to have a piece along the bottom and along the side. We're not going to do the top yet because remember we got to do the cigars. So we're just going to take this off. And we're going to close it. Like I said, mine is not cut straight, so it ain't going to fold straight. So, now, your cigar pack is closed. This is your cigar pack. It's closed. And mine is not straight. If it's not straight, just go in and cut your little pieces off Like mine wasn't straight right there. Just go in and cut it off. Again. So as you can see, it's open. So I'm gonna move this to the side for a minute. Again, wear your gloves, wear your gloves. Since mine is sitting for a few days before it's actually the event time, what I do, I go in and I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to cut it not all the way down to the seal, but I'm going to cut this off. But it's still open. As you can see, it's still open. So, as you can see, it comes 5 in the pack. These are my cigars, y'all, so these don't go to nobody. These are mine. They come 5 in a pack. So, a 5-pack of cigars, I make 2 of your personal ones. Because I only put 2 in there. I don't do the 5-pack. I don't do 3. You get 2 and that's it. But these are mine, so. Now what I do, I just take them and put them in here. Take them to the side, and I'm going to seal it. I seal it all the way to the end just a little bit, and I'm going to fold them over. I just like the security of them so they won't break in the process of handling or whatever. And you just close your paper on up. And this is your cigars. And what we're going to do is just slide them right in the pack. Like I said, mine is a little longer. It's a little long, but that's fine. And then, same thing we did. This is why I like this tape, because it's easier to work with when you're working like this. Only thing I'm going to do is stick it right there. Bring it around the top. And I'm going to cut. I just put it on, and then we're going to take it off. So what I did, I put it right along the top. That's why I say this is easier to work with than the tape, because you don't have tape all on the sides and stuff. And I'm just going to go in and remove it. And we're going to seal. Yes, this is Dollar Tree tape. But that's one other thing. When you find the Dollar Tree tape, stack up on it. Because in Michael's, they're like $6, $7. No. I got this. Do I have to show you? No, because I put it in one thing. But Dollar Tree sells it in their craft section. It's going to be the little roll. Well, I mean, the rolls are smaller. Like this. Or like the bigger rolls from but like I say, they're like $6, $7 at Michael's. When you can get the ones at $1 in Dollar Tree. You don't have to crimp your edges, but I like to crimp edges. I got the crimper from Amazon. And I just go and crimp my edges. Like I say, you don't have to, but I like detail. So, and that's your cigar pack. That's your cigar pack. Simple. See, mine is actually a little. This one is too long, but like I say, I'm gonna put the image, the sizes up for everything for you, everyone. But that's it. Any questions? Have any questions? Like I say, you don't have to crimp your edges, the sides. Y'all so welcome. So welcome. Like I say, remember when you learning till you get your sizes the way you want. Do not use your regular paper. Test print on regular paper. I go through so much copy paper, y'all, because I test print everything before I do it, because I don't want to waste material. Thank you. I do this. I do this all the time. So if it's something y'all want to know, like I told Toby, if y'all want to learn and I know it, I don't mind helping nobody. I don't mind because, hey, I learned a lot of my stuff just by playing YouTube, looking at stuff, and most of the time I can look at something and I can mark it. Some people it's like that. I'm one of those people. If I look at it and I see it, I can do it. So I don't mind helping at all. So any questions? I'm gonna get the measurements for y'all. I'm gonna put them. I'm gonna put them in the thing so everybody can have them. So now I just gotta go to Michael's. I have a cup order due. I have 10 cups to do, and I haven't even started, y'all. I haven't even started. Okay, ladies, thank you all so much for watching. You're welcome. Like I said, if there's anything else, Toby, that maybe the ladies want to learn, get with me. If I know how to do it, we can do a live on it. I don't mind helping. Okay, ladies, I'm finna get off. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm finna get these measurements, the exact measurements for the cigar thing. I had it wrote down, but y'all, if I tell y'all, let me show y'all something. Look at this. Let me show y'all my craft room, how messy it is. Look, well, that's all glitter. Glitter and paint on that one. Let me see. Let me get up so y'all can see. Oh, my craft room is a mess, y'all. I have a refrigerator in my craft room, but this is all of the top 2 shelves is all bling. That's bling. This is other stuff. These cups down here is stuff that I play with. These are my play cups when I want to do, well, all by my color changing. But when I want to learn something, I always keep play stuff. I never use my regular stuff. All of this is paint. Mostly paint and, yeah, I have all kind of stuff. This is paint. I think my molds, my Cricut Joy stuff. I have molds that I don't even play with. So. And I have this one. These are my... No, I don't sell bling. I do a lot of bling stuff. No, this is not neat, girl. This is my other little stuff. I have this. Y'all see, I got a whole refrigerator in my craft room, right? And somebody gave me these the other day, and I have no idea what I'm gonna do with them. This is a whole nother cabinet. As you can see, messy. It's a whole nother cabinet. I don't know if y'all know about these. That's at Dollar Tree. They do have vinyl. Let me see if I can pull the different ones out for y'all. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Give me a minute. Let me pull them out so y'all can see the different ones that they have. So if y'all catch them, I have used one, and they were pretty good. They're good for if you like do cups, and you're gonna epoxy them. They're pretty good. But this is Dollar Tree, y'all. This is Dollar Tree. They do have, it's the they have different ones. Blue, it's permanent. This is the transfer tape. I'm sorry. This one is the transfer tape. I used one and the quality was pretty good, but like I say, I would mostly, if I would use it, I used it on a cup. So I think they're the only colors I have. It is. I used it on a cup, so it did pretty good under the epoxy. But I didn't know this was transfer tape. I thought that was white, but okay. But yeah, Dollar Tree have those. And as you can see, I have quite a few of them. Because every time, like I say, when I go to Dollar Tree and I catch stuff that I know I use, I try to buy it up. But yeah, so this is my one cabinet, as you can see. And this is the bottom of it. And it's super junky because, okay, just make sure nothing falls out. I have vinyl and stuff all down here. Coffee cups. Everything. Girl, everything. This is my other little station. I started blinging a basketball and I never finished. Started blinging a basketball. And as far as I got, this is my Turner station. My Turner station. I'm working on a cup. That's what I got. It fell off the Turner, y'all. It was so funny the way it fell. So I've got the fan. There's my other printer. That's some of the stuff that I'm working on right there. But as y'all can see, I got stuff that fell under my desk. Stuff in boxes that I'm still working on. And that's my desk area. The other side. That's my desk area. It's so junky. Look at all the stuff sitting back there. And that's back there is usually where I do my dominoes at. This is my domino. I got hair stuff all up here. This is my domino station thing. Let's see. Dominoes over there. I got stuff here. I'll clean up one day. My husband will come in here clean up. And this isn't the thing where I keep my personal cups. I had to put them up here because I got tired of people touching them. My personal cups. Well, this is my husband's cup. And that one is mine. But those are my personal cups. Some of them anyway. But that's my craft room, y'all. But yeah, try Dollar Tree. I'm telling you, when you find something in Dollar Tree, if you see it, you better get it right then and there. Cause that's what I do. If I catch it, or my sister, I tell my sister, I'm looking for this or looking for that. Catch it while you can get it. Actually, I'm gonna go to Michael's and Dollar Tree now. I gotta go get some epoxy. I can't believe I ran out of epoxy yesterday. So that's it, ladies. I'm enjoyed y'all. Thank y'all for stopping. But like I say, if y'all need me, y'all can always hit me in my inbox or in the group. If I can help with something, I will. I need another mat already. Thank you, ladies. Y'all have a good day. I'm finna put these measurements up so I won't forget. Thank you for watching. Bye.